I wanted to preface this by saying that even people who might think that they can figure me out won't be able to, simply because how the fuck could anybody else figure me out when I can't even figure myself out? You know what I mean? Donald said as much. He says he pretty damn hard to figure out what he got a lot on the money in his tapes and whatever, but in the end, you're never gonna figure me out. Nobody. And that is because I have too many different sides to me. Just like, what is it that you want from me, baby, that I wrote like 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago. What is it that you want from me, baby? Something I need to know. I might stay around and drive you crazy, or I just might go. So the verdict is out. I talked a very long time with a woman named Alexis at New Balance, and she was very, very nice and very, very helpful. And we discussed pronation and overpronation and supination, which is called underpronation, where you walk out, where you lean more towards the out. We discussed the fact that I'd read that because I'm a power walker, I should be wearing running sneakers for power walking. I decided to keep both my sneakers because she says that you should wear sneakers for motion control. And even though that one, I told her about the discrepancy I'd found, and she's like, well, if you can, do you know the sites? I'm like, no, I just know that one site said that these 547s that I have on right now were designed specifically for supinators, which are underpronators. Yet I went to another site and it said just the opposite. And the one site that said these are designed for supinators said my 847s stay away from those. And she said no, they're both motion control. One's a walking, one's a running, and they're both equally good. She said her mom and her friend or cousin is a severe supinator, and they love those 847s. I said, yeah, I've been wearing those in too large of a size because I thought it was a wide when I'm really an 11. And so in the end, I'm going to keep both. But I'm also at some point going to go to a New Balance place and do the thing that health books I've read have recommended. You go to a good running place and have them measure your gait and figure out to the degree to which you supinate or pronate or overpronate and pressure points and all that crap. Alexis was very helpful. She even called around for me and whatnot. But in the end, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to keep these because I can only wear SL2 anyway, and SL2, there really aren't that many. There's only a couple in the running. But I'm going to keep the 847s too because they say when you're a fitness walker, power walker, even a runner, whatever, you should have one specific pair of sneakers just for that. So those sneakers, my 847s, will be to walk Omar, to go to the store, to go to the grocery store, whatever. These are going to be just for my power walks. And hopefully it'll be alright. I've been wearing them all day. I was dancing around the living room. Music choice has rock hits. I know this highly likely if I listen to rock hits long enough, something by Nickelback's going to come on. And it'll upset me, but it's alright. I heard One Light by 3 Doors Down, and I like that. I'm actually going to put that on my MP3 player before I leave today. Heard some others that I liked too, but not sure if I liked. I'm definitely going to put One Light on my MP3 player, I think. I think I will. She won't answer, but maybe she will, you never know. Nobody will ever figure me out. You can't figure me out. I can't ever figure out myself. Although I know bits and pieces, and Donald came up with bits and pieces. Even when I was 100% in my delusional thinking, believing that the lead singer of Nickelback, Jack Kruger, knew me from my Alicia's World 2001 and had periodically, not written every song for me, but periodically over the years written songs for or about me or loosely based on me or my life or whatnot. But even if I half believed that he had written figured you out for me, didn't mean I really thought he'd figured me out, because nobody will. Nobody will. Believe me, they won't. I can't even figure myself out, the things I've done. I was 163.6 this morning. I weighed Omar, and he's I don't know. He's still skinny though. Anyway, he weighed. Interesting thing was, I weighed myself. You always think that if your clothes would weigh more, you would think these are kind of heavy pants. No, I weighed myself naked before eating or drinking, and I was 163.6. And then when I weighed myself with these pants and this on, I only went up to 184. Didn't make sense. Not with the sneakers, just with the clothes. The panties and the bra and the pants. And that didn't make sense to me, but that's what it said. I went up to 163.6, 165.4, I think. And Omar wound up weighing almost only weighs like now. I write that down for Omar. Okay, yeah. I get dressed without my sneakers, and I only went up a little bit. Didn't make sense. I weighed 163.6, and then I went up to 165.2 with the clothes on, and then stepping on the scale with Omar, I weighed 184. So Omar weighs 18.8. So Omar's doing good. Omar gained a little bit, and besides, I felt he should gain a little bit of weight anyway. That I took him to. I was like, he's kind of skinny. I'm like, oh, well, I feed him. Fill my receipts. Before I leave to go walking and to go to the mall and to stores and whatnot, I'm gonna put my contacts in, throw some lipstick on. That's about it. Go out to pee again. Alright, I gotta go. yesterday I uploaded to Flickr something that was already out there, split up, because Flickr used to only let you have 1.5 minute videos, and now you can have the 3-minute video. So this is my video, went a little over 1.5 minutes. I have to split it up. Now I don't have to. It's me in a bikini reciting one of my death poems. And for my own reasons, it's not out here, but on Flickr you actually have to be logged. I found out from them, because I was wondering why it didn't show up if I wasn't logged in, and thinking nobody will be able to see, and they're like, well, this is whatever, but if somebody, you know, has, Flickr account's free anyway, and if you have Flickr or whatnot, and if you have your things set to moderate, and then you can find that video, if you want to. I heard a song by a group I'd never heard of before. The song's called Monster. That was kind of an interesting song. One of my all-time favorite songs is 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor's Closer. I can really relate to